Welcome to Your Friends' Husbands, where, despite the comments, we didn't change our podcast name or move the apostrophe in the title. This is the podcast where two guys who probably wouldn't have met are now stuck with each other, thanks to their wives. Every episode, they navigate the wild world of friendship, movie quotes, and long tangents, thanks to Jackson's ADHD. So grab your headphones and prepare for unsolicited opinions, poorly thought out jokes, and the accidental discovery that maybe they're actually friends now.
Hey, Scott.
Trouble, trouble, toilet trouble, trouble,
toilet trouble. Something wicked this way comes. Welcome to Your Friends' Husbands.
Harry Potter edition.
That was not planned. I almost said addictive, but
Guys, this is just off the cuff.
Something on my notes here. You guys can zoom in and look at this because Scott's not allowed to, but you guys can. Which
yeah, I'm sure they're going to be able to
if he really wants to. And the second thing on my list is HBO Harry Potter series discussion.
Okay, what's the first? We'll save
a game that we're going to play after we seriously discuss.
We are doing.
Do we need to shut that door? Usually the door's shut, and I don't know how we're feeling right now.
I can.
No, we don't have to.
I can.
I'm fine without it, but
Please let me.
I'm letting him. Scott is now shutting the door. Did you hear it? Yeah, you are. It's because your hair.
I'm gonna turn on the fan.
Sexy.
Something's hot in here. Something's hot in here.
All right.
Okay,
So
talk to me.
I want to tell you a story first. Let's open with a story. This story has to do with my dad. You know him, Darren. Good guy.
I know Darren.
Good guy, that guy, Darren. He is helping my wife and I,
Yes.
we're doing
concrete
countertops.
Countertops.
So we did our table, and he came over and helped. While we were doing it, he had the trowel, and he was just moving it around,
The trowel.
And there's a movie called Cloverfield. You may have seen it.
I haven't.
It is filmed in the very similar style of camera work as Blair Witch Project. Very shaky. It's like someone is holding the camera, right?
Yeah.
It gets kind of annoying. The movie itself and the premise behind the movie, fantastic. Very good. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. And it was a movie that my dad and I randomly went and saw in the summer, and it kind of became one of our favorites. There's a point in this movie where the guy behind the camera is talking about something happening, and he goes, what if it's from a crevasse? Crevice. Like he corrects himself because he says crevasse weird. So the reason I'm telling this part of the story is my dad is troweling the concrete, and on the edge of the concrete countertop forms that we bought has a dip down that after it's hardened, you actually break it off so you can't see the forms anymore. It leaves a really smooth finish, really like squared. It looks really nice. And he's pushing the concrete down. He's like, yeah, I got to make sure I get it into this crevice. And I just drop my tool. And I say, I am pretty sure we may be the only two people on this planet that understand the thing that you just said. And he sat there and thought about it. He's like, I never thought about it that way. But you're right. I'm like, yeah, that was one of the most niche references I think I've ever been a part of. And it was really cool.
That's pretty specific.
It's just
props to him.
Things. Yeah.
Snaps to him.
Yeah. I have a cool thing for you to try tonight with Brittany.
Okay.
You should mute this because it's not safe for work. Just kidding. That was funny.
What was that story?
That was the whole story. I'm broken. I'm so tired.
We were leading. That was somehow.
I told you earlier that I had a story about my dad that you would understand, like very niche things, like when you have connections with people that are extremely niche.
Okay.
Mine and my dad's just happened to be a random obscure reference or quote from the movie Cloverfield.
That was related to the trailer.
Yes and no.
Because I quoted the trailer earlier.
Mostly just
off
you
camera.
Having a really good brain for very niche specific things that I feel very comfortable around because a lot of people don't have it.
I tend to hold on to some pretty weird things.
No, don't you dare say weird. Say niche. It's what we say instead of weird.
It's to justify.
Yeah, it's kind of what it is.
To make us feel better.
Tonight, go on YouTube with your wife and type in "guess 75 movies in 3 seconds."
That sounds really fun.
Michaela and I did it last night, and I didn't realize how many movies I know that I've never seen.
Oh,
Like I think there was only 10 on the whole list.
like
that
you just
I
know,
didn't
you just know references from people saying
I
stuff.
just knew
And-
things.
yeah.
Like there was 4 in a row where I would say, like Kill Bill. Have you seen Kill Bill?
No, but I think you've told me about it before.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it ever.
maybe somebody else.
It showed up and I'm like, that's Kill Bill. And McKenna's like, have you seen that? I'm like, no. She's like, how'd you know that? And it just kept happening. Like 4 in a row of movies that I had never seen, but I just knew just enough that my brain's like, you remember this?
Yeah, I have that sometimes because there are videos that I'll watch sometimes on YouTube that are like general knowledge trivia or movie trivia, and it's like this person that gets together all these people and then they just like they get out like different rounds and everything, and they'll have like movie trivia where it's like the answer is like a movie I've never seen before, and I'm just like, how do I know that?
I know it's for me, it's both satisfying and frustrating. Because I wish that I could apply that part of my brain to like my work and
Like-
remembering all the rules
like
and all the
important
things that I have to
stuff.
do, like things that are useful day to day. But then also I think if I remember in a situation where someone's like, hey, we need someone that knows a lot about random movie trivia, I'd be like, I'll volunteer.
Probably your
Like,
guy.
I could probably do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should do that with Britt. It's
will.
really fun. It's very
75
fun.
movies in 3 seconds.
Yeah, and they break them down. Like the
what
first
does
one we did was
that mean?
was 2000 2010. So they took movies like famous movies from that time, or movies that were popular. Famous is a weird way to say movies. Popular movies. The ones that I didn't get look like ones that won like fancy awards. So I'm like, I've never seen.
Huh.
At most in 2010, I was 17. So I'm not going to watch all the like fancy, romantic, like award-winning actor of the year movies that are all rated R and have all the things.
Yeah.
I was too young, so I didn't know them.
I see.
But some of them I knew because of just the previews. And so I just remembered them.
So they give you like 3 seconds.
They
to
give
guess.
it, yeah. It's
They
like
give you a clue and you have 3 seconds.
yeah,
or-
and it counts down for you. So
Okay.
so it's actually a 3-second long clue. And so a lot of the times it'll show like a scene, a character, and maybe more characters. Sometimes it shows little things. One thing that did bother me on the movies that I know really well, like one of them came out was Deadpool, and I'm like, I've seen Deadpool a lot. I know a lot about that movie. And when they did Deadpool, they used only scenes from Deadpool 3. Same vein, but incorrect movie. And that kind of bothered me. And I really want you to do it because I want you to understand. I want you to see what
I'll
I
look
mean
it
because
up.
you'll
I'll
do the same
definitely
thing
look
with
it
like
up.
more famous movies. You'll be like, that wasn't from this.
That's
but
annoying.
it's in the same
That's
vein.
dumb.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Yeah. There was a reel or a TikTok or something that I saw of this dude that was like, impossible Harry Potter trivia, like quiz, like guess the movie in these frames of the movie. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Brother.
And
Brother.
and he's like, and remember, impossible level. I'm like, okay, how impossible?
You don't know how much I talk
The
about it.
first frame is a frame of Hermione holding Bellatrix's hair like this, and it's like the hair in focus and everything else. You know what frame I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
7 part 1, right?
Well, part 2.
Part 2. My bad. I saw. It's
But-
book 7.
But then, like,
Movie
he
7.
kept showing more frames, and I'm like, yeah, part 2. Like, like let's skip to the end.
Where's the
Like,
next?
impossible? Really?
Oh, yeah.
This is level impossible? Anyway, speaking of Harry Potter,
Yeah.
the
so,
trailer is out. We've all seen
How many
it,
times have you seen it?
like 10 times.
I've watched it 3
at
times.
least.
Watched it once by myself, once with Michaela, once again by myself.
I've watched like reactions to it.
Yeah.
I've watched it a few times just by myself, like just me watching it.
Okay, so let me
I've
ask
seen
you
it a lot.
right off the bat, and I probably should have prepared questions for this, but instead we'll use my ADHD powers. What is your first thought seeing the big 3, the main 3, Harry, Ron, and Hermione? How do you feel about that?
Well, it's difficult because it's a trailer, and Ron and Hermione didn't really. Ron talked said one line or something, and I think he did a great job. Hermione didn't say anything in the trailer, and so like there's not a lot to go off of there. But I think just seeing their on-screen chemistry, I think they've got it,
I think they've got it too.
and I'm very excited for that. Especially with Harry and Ron, and the really quick clip that we get of them like tossing things at each other in the train compartment. They're just
kids.
like having fun.
Yeah.
Like you can just tell they become immediate friends. That was really cool to see in that one clip.
I agree. I wanted to dislike it.
You can't.
I can't.
You just
no,
can't.
it's magical.
And if you do, you have no heart.
And if I'm being honest, the only reason I wanted to dislike it is because of how much I love the movies. Like, I just love them. They have a super, super close space in my heart. And someone online I saw did a quick little reaction, kind of broke down like little frames and things of like, hey, you don't have to hate this just because you love the movies.
Yeah.
Let me explain why. And they went into it, and it's the one scene that I remembered that made me happy was Fred and George in the first book bewitch snowballs. So they always go and hit Professor Quirrell in the back of the head.
Yeah.
And there's a short, tiny little scene of Ron and Harry chucking snowballs.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah.
And they pointed that out. I'm like, okay, now I see why. Now I see why I'm going to be excited, because you're going to get so much more details. You get to see Harry in his school getting bullied, randomly reappearing on the roof. Spoilers, I guess. Do we have to say spoilers about this?
No.
Read the books or listen to the books, because you will just be delighted when you actually get to watch.
You will
the
appreciate
series.
this series so much more if you've read the books.
So another question, another ADHD question. What character in the preview, person that they showed, sticks out the most?
Sticks out
Like
the most?
that is memorable to you?
I think Hagrid.
Right? I think he's perfect.
I think they did a phenomenal job.
Oh.
And before you even see his face, you hear his voice, and you're like, Hagrid. Like, immediately, you're like, Hagrid, oh my gosh.
The thing that I loved
so
about
good.
Hagrid specifically is in this scenes that we see him, he clothes wise, almost identical to the movies. I'm like,
it's perfect.
This is exactly what we wanted. And then you get like Ollivander, who's like actually kind of dressed nice. Like,
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
And I'm like,
yeah.
this is a different perspective of Ollivander, but why would he not be dressed like nicely?
Like,
he's
very
like
nice.
the number one wand seller in Diagon Alley. Like, it makes sense. He's running a good business.
Selling wands.
I agree.
I
Hagrid.
love Hagrid, and when you see him, you're not like, they put this guy in like this wig, and he's like, he has this massive
love
beard,
seeing
like,
him
it
do
looks
the
so
snow angel
corny,
too.
and I know, and that too made me smile.
That made me
I was
smile.
like, but when you look at him, you're like, dang, like this is authentic Hagrid we're getting right now.
Yeah.
It's perfect. They didn't like, you don't look at him and you're like, that looks cheesy. Like, he looks fantastic. And then yeah, the scene where he's doing a snow angel, you can't not smile.
No,
at that.
he's so genuine.
It's so cool.
I loved. I mean, there's so much of it that I'm excited. I'm excited that we get to see all of the sources of Harry's first findings of magic. So, like, in the movie, we only got him making the glass disappear, but in the book, you have Aunt Petunia cutting his hair and then it being grown back the next day.
Yeah,
which I am so stoked for. You get the bullying part where he ends up on the roof of the school, primary school. I'm so excited, and I think, how can I phrase this? I think it's going to sound kind of child labor law-y. I don't mean to. I think they did the right thing. They started out with, they didn't try to undercast people.
Yeah.
Like, they went with a very close age. And I think that's smart because it worked in the first. Those three are still so close. They're still such good friends. And it's because they grew up together. When you're a kid, it's just another kid. Like, you just want to play with them and have fun.
Yeah.
And that's what they're doing. And I think that's something you mentioned about their chemistry. You can just kind of see it. You can just kind of tell that they're just kids and they're ready to have fun.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
There's another detail that I watched a video, like, breakdown of like some of the details. Mm-hmm. And I think one of the really cool details that we can get in the trailer, if you really pay attention and if you like pause the video, is the beginning where he's in his cupboard under the stairs, and there are things on his walls and stuff, and things that he claims is like his things, and the picture of his drawing of the motorbike.
No, not that. I wasn't talking about that one, but that one's
the hanger.
Cool. The hanger, yeah. I saw the hanger.
The hanger, but there's a picture that he has drawn a motorbike or motorcycle, because he's in the books and it explains how he has dreams of he's flying around on a motorbike, because he somewhat actually recalls that happening when Hagrid brings him to the
Magic
Dursleys.
memories.
And so he draws it out on a piece of paper because that's a dream that he's had, and he puts on his wall. And they included that in the trailer. Super cool.
I'm so excited for the details, and I think they're smart. They're like, we're gonna do the series. We're gonna look at see what the fans actually want. I think they're realizing, and it's something that happened with, and we can talk about that in a little bit, but they're recognizing that the fans are the ones that you want to make this for. You don't need to make it according to an agenda. You don't need to make it according to someone else's thought process. You're making it according to the people that are going to absorb it.
Yeah.
And so I think that's one thing that they're doing. And I told Michaela right after we watched it, I said, I can't explain how excited I am to be in the classrooms. Like, there's going to be times where we're learning about magic. Like, obviously, we're not learning, but we get to be in the classrooms, and like they get to do the stuff, and you get to watch them fail and watch them succeed.
Because you have so much more time.
You get to watch Hermione just become the top of her class. The only reason in the movies, and this is going to be so mean, but the only reason in the movies she's the top of her class is because people just keep saying it.
Yeah.
There's never really a point where she proves it in the movies, but in the series, I think she's going to do it. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's exciting.
So
yeah,
excited.
it's more of like the kind of like her personality makes you assume that she's going to be so on like at the top of the class. And like if you read the books, you already inherently know that, but
yeah,
you don't see it.
I have one more question about the series.
Yeah.
It's the question. It's the question that everyone's asking.
It's
the question that everyone's having problems with because people suck.
Severus.
It's about Severus. I think I may have an unpopular opinion about it, and I want to hear what you think. You don't see a ton of him in the trailer. Like, you see a little bit.
You see like a clip.
But
one little snip.
HBO did release like different pictures of him in his Snape outfit. How do you feel?
I think it doesn't make sense. Because
he's one of the only characters that they explain what he actually looks
like. That they
like.
legitimately explain exactly his description. Like,
yeah, no,
you could just make
wild.
anyone else.
Adam Driver would have been the one that you should have chosen, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So here's my unpopular opinion. I agree with you. But since they've decided to double down and go for it,
it's too late.
I'm kind of cool with how they're making him look. Like, so Alan Rickman, rest in peace, is Snape. Like, sorry. Like, you don't
always.
Oh, yeah, there's
Snape.
There's no replacing him. And honestly, I think that may have gone through some of their heads because Harry Potter, Danny Radcliffe, he's Harry Potter. But Alan Rickman is Snape. There's in my mind and people I talk to, he's just Snape. Mm-hmm. And so the fact that they decided to go a different route, the pictures of Snape, I'm okay with. They gave him dreads instead of just long, silky black hair, which I was very nervous about. So they gave him dreads. And they put him in more of an outfit that looks like a dude that just wants to be the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. He looks, honestly, a bit more Death Eater-ish. Like, he looks a little bit more, and Michaela's like, are you saying that because he's black? I'm like, no, I'm not saying that because he's black. I'm saying it's because
it's not about that.
It's nothing about that. Ultimately, it's about continuity. But if they're going to just plant their feet, I'm happy with the decision that they made when they planted their feet. And happy is the wrong term. I'm fine with it. It will not ruin the series.
You've accepted it. I mean, it's not going to ruin the series. It just kind of like...
It's jarring.
It's just like the asterisks. By
Snape?
By, you know...
It's a Snape with a question mark at the end every time.
It's just like, it's just the one thing that's just like... It's like everything's great except
I can't figure out why they did that, but I'm not here to figure it out. I'm here for all of the other stuff because while Snape is a pretty important character, he is not the main character, so he's not going to be in it constantly.
Yeah,
I'm excited specifically for the end of book 1 in this series, and how we're going to be able to see all of the challenges that they face instead of just the couple that they decided to show in the movie. So, like the potions challenge that Hermione just rocks.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fantastic. It's going to be so sick.
It makes me want to reread.
Just listen to them.
Makes me want to reread them.
Reread them. You live your life. Do whatever you want.
I mean, consume the
them.
book.
Consume
however that
the
looks.
information. Snort it. Yeah, I snort books too. Chapter 1 really hit hard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, super excited. Please tell us your thoughts, people.
I'm excited it comes out Christmas this year.
Dude, I am so shocked. I mean, that it wasn't like
It was
extremely
supposed to be
early,
27.
but it was supposed to be 2027. And in my mind, when they say 2027, it's like
May.
that doesn't mean January 1st. It
No,
means
it's
like
April
maybe
or May.
February, March, somewhere in there. And so to see Christmas 2026, I'm like, dude,
They did that on
You're
purpose.
crazy.
You know they did that on purpose. They're like, people are mad about Snape. Move it up.
yeah.
Move it up.
Hurry
They're not
up.
going to be mad. They're going to be watching. They're going to be getting Christmas presents, thinking about Santa Claus, and then they're going to get Harry Potter, and everything is going to be fine again.
Dude, that really is so exciting. Like,
yeah.
Christmas Day.
I very much like who they
watching
cast for McGonagall too.
Yeah,
I don't know much
they
about
did a
her,
really
but
good
I just
job.
she looks great.
I don't either, but I think they did a great job. Dumbledore looks really good too. But yeah.
Dumbledore does look good. I was happy with Dumbledore's look.
Yeah, it's the grandpa in Interstellar.
What? John Lithgow?
Yeah,
I do not know him as the grandpa in Interstellar. I know him in
he's also in
I'm so excited.
Conclave. Have you seen Conclave?
I don't. That's
so
with
good.
that's with Davy Jones also, right?
It's also
or Voldemort.
with Voldemort.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's Voldemort. Yeah, I have
You
seen
should
parts of that. I don't know if I've seen it all.
Watch it.
I know him as the dad in, is it called Daddy's Home too?
I don't know.
With Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg.
I haven't seen
It's
that.
just one of those movies that I turned on one time and it was surprisingly funny, and we just kept it on. He's also Barney's dad from How I Met Your Mother.
Haven't seen that show all the way through.
It's okay.
I've seen a couple.
He's a
episodes.
magician. He's a deadbeat. It's the best. It's very good. Yeah, I like John Lithgow. I think he's a great actor. I have a game for you.
What's the game?
And I think
What
this
is it?
may be the most Scott-centric game I've come up with.
Oh wow! What does
And I'm really
what does that
excited.
mean?
So I didn't name it.
What do you mean?
I didn't name it. But what I will be doing is I have a movie. That movie will be described to you in 5 clues. First clue being the hardest or the most vague. Last clue giving it away.
Okay.
Okay. So if you are
I'm
listening,
here for it.
comment below if you get them and when you get them, if that's the part we clip. All right. Here we go. Movie 1. A leader becomes jealous when a flashy new arrival steals the attention.
Oh, this is like like a long clue. Okay. Wow. A leader becomes jealous when a flashy new arrival gets all the attention.
Steals the attention, yeah. That was almost verbatim. When you said long clue, you just right back out there. That was impressive. Man, that's a long clue. Let me tell you it word for word.
It reminds me of like interviewing for a job or something. You just like try to repeat back the question, you know?
That's fair.
Okay.
want the second clue?
Let's go for this. That could be like a lot of movies.
The characters only come to life when humans aren't around.
Oh, Toy Story.
There you go.
One.
I didn't
One.
read that second
Toy
one.
Story 1.
Toy Story 1. It is
Yeah.
exactly Toy Story. Yes. Toy
Yeah.
Story 1, the original.
first.
All right. Second one. A man struggles to tell what's real and what isn't.
Truman Show.
No. But good guess. Really good guess. That's a great way to start. I liked that.
Wow.
Truman Show is also a great movie.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
All right.
Second clue.
This second clue, I'm realizing that these second clues kind of give it away. That's okay.
What's real and what isn't?
Clue number 2. A team enters people's minds to complete a mission.
Oh, Inception.
Yeah, that one just gave it away. That's dumb. I'm mad. Well, the thing is, so I did all of these. I have ChatGPT help me write my ideas down. I've learned a lot about AI. AI can never be creative. And so I have to give it way more information to be able to get to where I want it to be. And therefore, it becomes useful for me because I can't get all these ideas down in order like this. So it's helpful. But the first round, even the last clue on all of them was impossible to guess. Like I went through Toy Story. I'm like, no, this could be like Saving Private Ryan. Like the way that it was done is crazy.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Movie number 3. Movie number 3. A man overcomes fear by embracing it.
Huh. See, the other tricky thing is, like, what if I haven't seen it, you know? Then I'm not getting it.
I'm pretty sure you've seen all of these. We've done this long enough that I could be wrong on this one specifically, but I'm pretty sure you've seen it.
A man overcomes fear by embracing it.
Clue number 2.
Okay.
He trains with a secretive organization before returning home.
Is it John Wick?
No. That's a good guess, though. It's a very good guess.
Like, I mean, John Wick isn't really, like, scared of anything, you know? He didn't really have fear to overcome. Like, he's not scared.
Maybe his real name's not John Wick.
Wait, what was the second clue
And he
again?
was scared of a man named John Wick, so he became John Wick. He trains with a secretive organization before returning home. You're going to get it on the third one. Even if you haven't seen it, you're going to get it on the third one.
Man, okay. What's the
Number
third
3.
one?
A wealthy orphan decides to fight crime in his city.
Oh. Wait, a wealthy orphan?
Oh, you're not. Maybe you haven't seen this. Maybe I'm wrong. Chat, comment below if I'm wrong.
Orphan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then no.
No, you'll get it on number 4.
No, because I'm thinking. Well, my mind went to Nacho Libre, but Nacho wasn't an orphan. He like brought
Worked
up
at an orphanage?
Yeah, so that wouldn't be that. What's the fourth one? Wow, I feel dumb.
I'm gonna skip the 4th one and just do the quote from the 5th one.
Okay.
The quote is, "Why do we fall?"
I don't think I've seen this.
Okay. The 4th one is, he uses gadgets, armor, and bat-inspired symbols.
Oh gosh. Wow. Okay.
This is Batman Begins. Have you not seen Batman Begins?
I haven't actually seen Batman Begins.
Okay, fair enough.
I've only seen... Dude, I might have only seen The Dark Knight.
That's okay. You actually...
The Dark Knight
super fun fact
freaking
about
awesome.
all of those. You don't have to watch the ones before them to understand what's happening.
Yeah.
All 3 of them are standalone stories
Dark
about
Knight,
Batman.
I can easily watch. I'm like, dang, that was a fantastic movie.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
really
missing
like
anything.
I like Batman Begins. He trains with Ra's al Ghul, who is played by Liam Neeson. So Liam Neeson trains him how to fight.
I should watch it.
I like it.
Maybe I've seen
It's
like
a
bits
very-
and pieces. Like if somebody's been watching it,
Yeah.
like at home or something. I've been around, like when I was young, but I wouldn't have remembered it.
It's probably one of my favorite origin stories for a superhero or a hero, because technically Batman's not a superhero.
Yeah, he doesn't really have powers.
Yeah, he's just super rich.
He just uses physics.
Have you seen this? We're not moving forward with this yet. Have you seen Robert Pattinson's Batman?
Yeah, Batman.
And
I liked it.
it's so good.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
My favorite part, I was just talking about this with my boss's son. Favorite part about that Batman is everything that happens in that Batman could just be real. Like, he's not overpowered. He doesn't have all these crazy gadgets and gizmos aplenty. Doesn't have those. And he's just rich.
Ariel does.
But he's a human, and he gets the crap beat out of him. And then the Riddler is just pretty much a cyber terrorist. Like, it's just like, they are just like real life things. And for me, it was really cool to see that version of Batman, because usually you just get the Batman that ends up beating everyone because he's like
super strong.
Yeah, like he has the gadgets
He's
you need.
got spikes on his gloves.
All right,
What's next?
movie number 4.
Hopefully I can get this. I really want to get one in one.
A college student reluctantly joins a performance group.
Okay, Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, you got it in one, brother.
That was too easy.
That one's not too easy.
That was too
a
easy.
college student reluctantly joins. Okay, performance group. I should have gotten rid of performance. Just said reluctantly joins a group. All right, last one.
A club at school.
Ugh, this one's gonna give it away too. A theme park attraction goes horribly wrong.
Dude, am I stupid?
No, no, you're not stupid. Okay, clue number 2.
Theme park attraction goes horribly
Scientists
wrong.
create something they can't control.
Oh, I was really wanting to think about it a little bit. Jurassic Park.
Nope.
World.
Yep.
Universe. Whatever.
It's
the heck.
Jurassic Universe. It's
Dude, they're all kind of ridiculous. I don't know.
No, they're all insane.
Jurassic
They're
Galaxy.
perfectly chaotic in every single way, because who on earth creates dinosaurs that size? You could have the same kind of attraction with dinosaurs that are 1/20th of the scale. How rad would it
They'd
be
be even cuter.
to have a
You'd, like-
T-Rex that's walking around a terrarium that's like this big?
Yeah, you get
and
more
feed it
attention,
mice.
probably.
It would be way you to make so much more money, because then people would be like, it's just a reptile.
Yeah.
It will bite off fingers though,
And it's
like,
it's
straight
little,
up.
so it's cute. Anything little, people want to see more of it.
Thank you for. Did you like your game?
Yeah.
Okay,
I want more
next
of
time I
them.
do it, I'm gonna make sure that the questions are tweaked better, because
I want more.
I don't have any more. Ah, idiot! I will bring you more though. I will gladly bring you more.
Okay, please.
I have another thing, but I wanted to see if you had anything first before we go into my other. My other thing is completely unrelated, and I'm gonna make you do it on our podcast in front of everyone.
Wow.
Oh wait, do we have to?
This sounds like a lot of pressure. You know, have you seen our YouTube comments lately?
No, I'm scared of them. Can I
kinda-
say one thing before you tell me what they say and how chaotic and
I can't
wild they are?
remember verbatim what they said, but
I am personally scared of our YouTube comments.
there's like very few of them.
Yeah, but how many of them have to do with my feet specifically?
Our feet.
Our feet
Okay. It's
specifically.
not all about you.
That's fair. How many of them have to
Okay.
do with our feet clad in black or white socks?
Most of them, it's the majority.
See? Do you understand why I'm nervous now? I didn't know that my feet would ever be a topic of discussion.
Dude, I'm wearing black socks today.
I'm proud of you.
I usually wear white ones.
Racist.
So, here we go. That's cool, huh?
Black socks. Mine are Adidas. Yours are Nike.
Yeah, Nike.
Nike. What are you wearing Nike, eh?
Yep.
All right, so
I don't really have anything pressing. I'm just
you're here for the vibes.
yeah.
You've
I was up
prepared
early
things
this
last,
morning.
Two times we've done this. You prepared stuff and I didn't.
Yeah.
So that's fair. Yeah, I'm a big old
Not
jerk.
really, but
Scott
Not really.
is turning his house into a home.
yeah.
And I love watching it.
Little by little.
If any of you out there need to buy a house, let me know. I don't sell them.
Jackson's
I
phone
just help you
number
finance them.
is
You can put- I
480.
don't care. My phone number's all over the
I don't
internet.
have it. I don't have it memorized.
It is 480 though.
I assumed.
It's only one digit off of my father's. I'm not going to say that now because then people will call my dad. But anyway,
I don't have it memorized. But just send us a comment and we'll get back to you.
yeah, Scott is currently just doing so many cool things to his house. I'm really lucky because usually when I help my friends or family when they want to buy a house or whatever, I don't get to go to their house weekly and see the rad stuff that they're doing.
That's true.
And over the last little bit, I haven't been here weekly, but still, like I'm coming and I get to see all these things. He's used my nail gun for all his baseboards, which look beautiful, by the way, perfectly square
you.
and clean. He's painted his
Thanks.
doors. They've done a ton of stuff to the house, and honestly,
Yeah.
it warms my heart just knowing that, like, hey, you guys are making something yours, and it just brings me joy.
Putting care into this place.
Yeah.
We're putting care and value in here.
You have to. Winnie is a queen, and she needs her castle.
She needs her palace.
She got mad at me today when I knocked on the door. She was angry.
She just her barking. We need to get under control.
Needs
Just
to
when people
stop.
come here, she just wants to say hi over and over again, really loudly.
That's the kind of dog she is, though, man.
Yeah, but we
She's a
gotta
peacock,
knock that off a little bit. She's getting better at on walks if dogs are barking at her through their windows. Mm-hmm. She's very good at. She's getting better at ignoring them and just walking away and not minding it. But then when a dog walks past her window, oh boy, they're gonna hear it.
Yeah, we've been living
Very
in our house
territorial.
We moved in 2021. We've been there for almost 5 years.
Dang.
And Bosco still to this day barks at dogs as they walk past our house. No matter how many times I tell him no, no matter how many times I cover his eyes, he just knows they're
Cover
there.
his eyes. Sometimes I cover Winnie's eyes.
Does she go like this?
Like when DoorDash comes, I'm like, Winnie, don't look. I just cover her eyes.
Bosco's just been a little butt nugget lately. He learned that he has free will and he can dig. So he's dug under fences and gotten out.
Uh-oh.
And it's gotten really annoying because they don't go far. They just want to go out.
Yeah.
Like, we can take him on walks. We take him to the field by our house. Like, we do these things. But he just wants to be out of our backyard.
Independent. He wants to go out on his terms.
Yeah, and that's fine.
And not in a
but it's not
in a
fine.
death
I hate
way.
it.
Like just an everyday way.
Being at work and with Michaela working now and getting a phone call saying, "Hey, we have your dogs," is just so annoying. And I'm very grateful for these people. Don't get me wrong. And luckily, where we're at in our neighborhood, we're kind of tucked into the safest corner. It takes them way too long to find major roads. And so, like,
that's good.
It's nice, but it's just annoying. And honestly, this last year, it's probably happened like 10 times. He just keeps finding new spots to dig. We don't have block fences. That's why. We have a wooden fence.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the other side has a pool fence, but he hasn't dug under there yet. All right. Do you want to hear about what we're going to do? This is 100% selfish of me, of what I'm doing right now.
No.
So for those of you listening,
what does this mean?
some of you may know that I enjoy the occasional role-playing game, TTRPG, tabletop role-playing game is what it's called. For my birthday this year, I have booked a Airbnb, or a vacation rental, as they call it in my world of mortgages. And it's up in the woods. So, because my birthday's in July, so you don't want to be down here. It's too hot. So it's up in the woods where it's a titch less hot.
It's cooler.
During the evening is where it's the best, and that's when we're going to be playing the game. And during this, it's 3 nights, and each night we're going to be playing a Dungeons and Dragons campaign run by none other than Thaddy Daddy, the Dungeon Master himself. Thaddeus Daddius. Yeah, that's his real name. God-given Christian name and all. It's amazing.
Legal name.
I mean, it is actually Thaddeus, which makes me so happy. But he's going to be running these games for us, and I have Scott's included in this. I invited him, obviously.
I am.
And he's like, hey, I can make that work. It's far enough in advance. Blah-de-blah-de-blah. We're good. We're bueno. Let's do it. So it's him and me plus
whoever else.
It's 6 other dudes, 6 or 7 other guys that are all going to do this, right? The unfortunate part is Scott has never actually played Dungeons and Dragons. And neither has all of them except for me and 2 other of the dudes. And so I've been talking to our good friend Keaton, and he's been talking about it and wanting to kind of figure out how to start, where to start. And it made me realize I have a bunch of questions that I love to ask my friends when we're starting a campaign so they can start thinking about how they want their character. Because unfortunately, the one downside of Dungeons & Dragons is people get caught up on the mechanics of things and they stop focusing on the feelings, the vibes of everything. The character. You want to build your stuff based off of what you think is cool, what you think is fun, what is interesting, and then you plug in all the other stuff later. So today, I have questions for Scott.
Oh, no.
That I'm going to ask him.
Do you need a pen to write it down?
No, because this is for you, and you are to remember this. But this is something that I think could be cool to at least talk about. So, I'll give you a quick little background. We're going to be in a high fantasy world. Think Lord of the Rings. With probably more magic.
Okay.
Not like Harry Potter magic, but like
than what is
fantastical
Lord
beasts. And it's Lord of the Rings, but it's not just wizards that can do magic. Like there's druids, which is like animal, plant, wizard type things. There's all these different things. Just think high magic.
Okay.
Have you seen the Dungeons and Dragons movie with Chris Pine?
No. I should though, huh?
I think I'm going to make everyone that's going on the trip to watch it because ultimately,
it was pretty good, right?
It's perfectly fine.
Pretty decent.
It is. It's funny. It's entertaining, and the story is good. Also, they didn't do the weird thing that like Disney did and step backwards in CGI time. Everything that's CGI'd in this movie looks fantastic. So I'm going to make you watch it because it actually just breaks down D&D really easy.
Yeah.
In a way that is digestible.
That's what I need.
And so what we're going to start with is keep that in mind. We're going to be like, there's castles, there's kings, there's like villages in the middle of the woods. Like just think
cute.
Just think all of the magical fun things. Whimsical, that's just what this world is going to be like that we're playing in. And so my first question for you is and if you're following along right now and you're just kind of interested, write these things down and answer because it's really fun to think of characters. I'm not going to lie. It's made me really, really appreciate people that come up with original ideas and get them all the way to Hollywood because it's hard. All right. If your character walked into a tavern, what's the first thing people would notice? These kinds of questions are the ones that you gotta ask yourself, because that's what helps you build the character in your mind.
What if they don't notice me? What if I'm just under the radar?
That's really good.
Oh, okay, great.
That's very good.
I think that.
Okay.
I'm just, maybe a couple people look over and they're like, oh, somebody came in.
Okay.
That's about it.
That's great. I'm going to ask you another question. Where is it? Oh, jeez. Where did it
They're all right there. Come on.
I know, but I'm trying to find a specific. I'm not going in order because what you asked. There we go. Okay. When things go bad, when you are with your party or with your group, does your character run in swinging, hang back and think, or disappear completely?
Hang back and think.
Hang back and think.
Yeah,
Okay.
I gotta think out the situation. What are we dealing with? How can we attack this the best? It's like me playing Uno. You know, if somebody. No! Let me explain. I take Uno really seriously.
Uno's a great game.
You've never played Uno with me.
I've never played Uno with you.
Dude. Okay. I take Uno seriously.
That's awesome.
Somebody puts down. Okay, let me hear from
yeah,
let me hear from you.
Give me a scenario.
Real quick.
Talk me through it.
Somebody puts down a card that says Uno.
I put
How
out
do
a
you
card,
react?
I get Uno.
How do you react? Like when somebody else does that and you're like, oh shoot, like someone just said Uno. Like, what do you do? What do you do?
Just look at them and say, I want to kill you.
Okay, so for me, if somebody puts down a card and says Uno, I'm like, everybody stop. They have one card. We then plan. Who can reverse? If I have something that can get them and I'm sitting next to them, hey, who can reverse it to me? I have this. I can give them cards. Who can reverse to me? I need this color, blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
we plan it out.
This is amazing.
And we give them more cards. And we keep them in the game. Because that only helps them stay in the game. It helps me get rid of cards.
So when you say Uno and no one stops the game, you just win.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe not. It depends on circumstances.
Obviously, yes, and the cards that are drawn.
But
and the
that's me.
which cards are played.
I think back. We pause. Hey, stop. Think about it. We plan it.
I love that.
And then we go as a team.
That's something that I'm
your
going to touch on
alliances.
also in the D&D world is there is nothing wrong with playing to your strengths in D&D. Like, when you go to play a character, there's nothing wrong with just copy-pasting yourself and then giving them, like, a magic sword. Because it's kind of like what you said. If someone says, Uno, what do you do? Literally, D&D, I go, there's a horde of goblins in front of you. What do you do? What do you default to? You default to your own brain.
I mean, I guess it's dependent on how urgent the situation is.
That's fair. But, like, if in this game, in D&D, let's say that you have the opportunity to get some information from someone, but you have to talk to them. Is it easier for you to talk as a character? Or is it easier for you to use your own logic that you've had for 20 some odd years now and be able to use that to your advantage?
Probably more
and that's
my own logic.
And that's the thing that people, I think, also get caught up on is they're like, oh, I'm in a fantasy world. I'm going to make this crazy character that does this, that, and the other thing. I'm like, if it's too far off of who you are as a person, you're not going to get anything done.
You're not a professional actor.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to get it done. Like, let me break down. I have my phone's playing. I'll show you after. So I've already done my character. And one of my best friends, Maxwell, who will be there, he's flying in from Utah for this.
Oh, wow.
What
a guy.
He's amazing. I love him so much. Him and I play so differently. He thinks about stats. He thinks about what he can do to cause the most damage or be the best player in like statistics. And then he plans everything around that. I do the literal opposite. When I decided what I wanted to be, I decided I want to be a master swordsman. Like in animes where they just bounce all over the place and just are going crazy, being insane. Because fun fact about D&D, you can kind of do whatever you want, and there's a ton of spells that you can make those things work. And so I was like, I have this idea. I want him to be found by a master swordsman that raises him because his parents are nowhere to be found. And then he's a dark elf, so he lives for forever. He's 420 years old. Nice. And his
older than Dumbledore.
His whole thing. Yeah, older than Dumbledore.
Dumbledore's like 150.
What is Give or take.
And then we laugh. Then we laugh for 5 minutes straight.
Give or take.
Give or take a few years?
I decided on it, and then I built it around it. And Max, my buddy Max, does the exact opposite. And it's just cool to see how it works.
You need
but
that. You need the variety.
Exactly. And him and I have been playing for so long that my character's not me. There's a lot of me in it, but it's not me. And same with him. His character's not him.
Because you're experienced.
But we've played a ton. And so we're playing the character instead. And so, yeah. All right. Question.
Very
Next
nice.
one. I know the answer to this.
Okay.
Are you the hero of the story or the problem the story revolves around? You can say neither.
Yeah, I'm not either of those. I don't need the spotlight to be the hero, but I'm also not a drama queen. So
You are by definition the support.
yeah.
That's
I like that.
so good. I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand how rad that is from a D&D standpoint. All right.
Thank you.
What's your character's aesthetic? Like if they were in a movie or a cartoon or a TV show, what's their vibe?
Well, see, this is what's tricky is if this feels like a different universe than what we've been playing.
It's
lately,
very much a different universe than what we've
because
been playing.
my last character is
Harmon.
essentially Harmon. Harmon.
It's Harmon, yeah.
Golly, it's been a while.
Actually, no, it's Herman. You're right. It's Herman.
Herman?
Because I thought it was Harmon because of Dan Harmon.
Yeah, Herman, guys, come on.
Herman.
It's essentially Milo Thatch
Yeah.
from Atlantis. So I mean, I don't know if that works,
It can work.
but
yeah, for sure.
maybe we can spin that off somehow.
Well, I think that would be a really good match. He's a professional within his field.
Yeah.
He knows what he knows, and he's comfortable with what he knows. And when something happens that he doesn't know, he has no issue stepping back and going, I need to figure this out.
I need to learn. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
think,
like that.
I think that kind of goes in my personality as well as just as Scott.
Well, Scott is a researcher.
Because
Scott likes to learn. Scott likes to grow.
it's true. Like with this project I'm doing at my house.
Scott poured concrete, guys. 36 bags of it.
If I need to know how to do something, I'm going to learn how to do it, research it, find out what I need, make a list,
Yep.
and go and do it. So I think that applies.
So I think that's
my character
I think
a
that's
lot.
perfect. All right, another one. What's your character really good at that makes them dangerous to their enemies?
I think it kind of goes in hand with the last question is that I have diverse knowledge. Because if I don't know something, I go and find it and find out how to do it. My enemy might have a really high skill or knowledge in one area, whereas I may have a little bit in a lot of areas. And if I have just enough in one area that weakens them,
No, that's a really good
they're
answer,
cooked,
too.
chat.
Guys, can I say something? Scott, don't listen. So I think Scott may be
Plugging
one of
my
the
ears.
greatest role player game players of all time, and he doesn't realize it. The first time I played any sort of D&D with him, it was a game I was running that was Star Wars Dungeons and Dragons. He shows
Yeah,
up.
that was
His
a good
character's
time.
name is Salazar. And dude melted into his character. I had a hard time understanding what was real and what was fake. He was so good at it, and now I'm kind of understanding why. This was so selfish of me. I wanted to hear his thought processes because ultimately what he is doing is he's building this character with just enough lore that you're interested, you want to know more, but he's also the king of not giving you too much.
Just flexible, a little flexible.
Chef's kiss.
Thank you. Wow,
Delicious.
that's really kind of you to say. It's
All
a
right.
lot of kind words.
What's one flaw or weakness that makes them interesting?
Flaw or weakness that makes me interesting. What do you mean by interesting? Like
Whatever you want.
makes me a weak link.
I mean, I don't think that's what it's asking.
You just asked what is a weakness.
Yeah, one flaw or weakness. So I think if you want to go the Milo
Like
Thatch
just a
route,
quirk? Like a quirk?
kinda. I think like with Milo Thatch, he's not strong.
Yeah, that's true.
He's very knowledgeable,
Skinny guy.
but he's not strong.
Wears
his
a tank top though. Kind of interesting.
yeah,
Skinny guy though.
He's kind of handsome though.
Let's see. I'm gonna say quirk because that just
That's a good word.
helps me think
That's
a
a good
little bit
word.
better. I don't want to like keep delving back into like just random facts, but
No, do it. That's what builds this.
maybe just that going along with my personality, I have a lot of just niche thoughts that I can, like a lot of stemming that happens, you know.
You bounce from thing to thing.
A lot of stimming.
Okay, all right. Little bit ADHD.
So there might be a little. So there might be a random quote that flies out.
That's perfect.
From,
I love that.
from Michael Scott, and everyone's like, "What was
Who's Michael
that?"
Scott? And you're like,
You know?
I had a really weird
And
dream.
it's like, don't worry about it.
Dunder Mifflin.
And they're just kind of like, okay, this guy.
You have a book.
I do, because I do that in my daily life.
You write at the bottom, Dunder Mifflin Paper Company.
Yeah.
Like the paper supplied by Dunder Mifflin. Like, everyone's like, what's this? And you're like, don't ask.
Sometimes I think I do that like too much, where people like, I'll say something and they're like, "What's that from?" And I'm like, I just said it.
Oh, no, I get
Because
that.
they just assume that I'm quoting
I
things
get
constantly.
things like that all the time. I tell people I'm not actually funny. I'm just really good at remembering funny things from
Yeah,
other things.
yeah. I do the same thing. If there's like a funny joke, I'm like, I'm gonna store that away.
No, seriously.
But then I also have to remember that my brain has to keep in mind who was around when that joke was said by somebody else, so that you don't look stupid repeating it. You know.
Anytime I hear someone repeat a joke that I've heard before, if
You're
I am
like,
the only one that knows
I
it,
caught you.
I don't do that. I go, solid placement.
Yeah.
I think to myself, like, that's a guts.
That's kind of you.
That's a guts.
That's better than me. I would just be like, they copied that joke.
Mine is more very, very obscure TV references. Like, I quote very weird things from Community all the time
Yeah.
that no one knows.
You've seen Lost, right?
I have not. Yes and no. I've seen most of Lost.
Okay. Because one of my like leaders at work, he's not there anymore, but he would randomly come up to me and say, Walt, because of the one, like, I think his name was Michael. He's trying to find his son Walt, and he would be like multiple episodes in a row just screaming Walt. And so it became like this thing.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway,
No, that's good.
do you have another question?
I think that's a really fun. In all honesty, in my brain right now, the way that this is shaping up is if Milo Thatch was just like 2 more screws looser,
Yeah.
like a little bit crazy, kind of mad scientist-y, in like a good way.
2 screws, I think.
Two screws loose.
Yeah.
2 screws looser. He looks at you and you don't know if he's looking at you or through you. It's like he's like, I am polite enough to look in your direction while you talk to me. I'm thinking about.
And you're
other
like
things.
you're a little scared of him.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Just a little, ever so slightly.
All right, are you more of a lone wolf, or are they more of a lone wolf, or a ride or die with the squad?
I mean, I don't think I'm Vin Diesel.
Fair.
Family.
But you're not a lone wolf.
But I'm not
either.
a lone wolf because I need support from other people.
You're probably more ride or die, but maybe get rid
So-
of the die.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
just like
I'm
ride with the
ride,
squad.
or like if it gets too dangerous, I'm going to suggest that
Ride
we
or
go
hide.
another way.
Ride or hide. Ride or hide with the family. The squad. Hey guys, that looks dangerous. Nah.
I strongly recommend we turn around and figure out another plan.
Oh, that's so delicious.
I think we pause here.
you
and
play
plan.
exactly like that, and I'm gonna be the happiest birthday boy of all time.
I recommend.
All right, what? I'm not gonna ask you. I can. Yeah, this last one. The last one I'm gonna ask you in a little bit is one to think about. You don't have to answer. I have 3 more. What kind of moment do you want to have in this campaign?
What kind of moment do I want to have? I think I want to have.
Earlier, you said you were not a hero.
Yeah, I
And
don't
so,
need
like-
I don't need to be the big hero, but maybe something to keep me going.
You're like
Is a moment where like, hey, like we probably couldn't have done this without your suggestion or your idea
or your tools
or your knowledge.
Yeah,
your
so you're like the supporting
something.
actor.
And
that
so
everyone loves.
I have kind of like a, a bigger moment that is more like the bigger support, where maybe if I wasn't there, they would have taken a longer period of time, or they would have had a harder time getting through this one obstacle. But because I was there, it really saved a lot of time and a lot
Okay.
of resources, and maybe someone's life.
Have you ever seen the movie Van Helsing?
No.
Okay. That's going to be a reference that I can't use now.
Screw
I'm
you.
trying to think of well, nah, that's not a good one either. So, okay, to take what you're saying and put it into a media-based
Some
idea
context.
so Van Helsing is the vampire hunter or the monster hunter. He's played by Hugh Jackman. Jack Human, as we call him in my family.
Huge
Jack
Jackman.
Human. And he is the brave one. He's the hero. He's the one that goes out and does everything. However, he would not have anything without his little buddy that chills in the lab and builds everything. He gives him plans and he brings him along with him to help him with his knowledge and help him with all these things. And Van Helsing would not be able to get everything done without this guy. But without Van Helsing, this guy's just a dude. Like, he needs the people to execute all of his ideas, to use his plans, to actually be the heroes.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of thinking along those lines ish. Not totally, but from what you said, like, without him, they might not have been able to do it.
They would have struggled.
Yeah.
Maybe someone died. Without. Maybe.
Dang. That's why you do what you do.
Yeah.
You held your tongue one time, and someone died.
Yeah. And I'm scarred.
Oof.
That's part of my character, isn't it?
Yeah, that's going to
Yeah,
be number
yeah.
10. Be thinking
I
about
was
that.
like-
That's really good. Dang it.
I was like, hold on.
Okay, second to last question. If your character had a theme song, what would it sound like?
Oh, wow. That's
Or what would it
really
be?
on the spot.
Okay, never mind. It's just the music that's playing when you're designing your me from the Wii character. Bum 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. It's just on repeat.
Yeah, maybe it's like a little elevator music. You know? It's nothing too special.
Like Daybreak. You wouldn't know that's another
Sure.
super unnecessarily deep community reference.
Yeah.
It
that's
randomly
what it is.
appears multiple times in all of the seasons. It's ridiculous. Okay, last question, and we don't have to answer it. We answered a little bit. What is your origin? Where were you born into something, or did you become this person? So think about that. You don't have to answer
Nature
that one.
or nurture?
And nature or nurture. Listen, guys.
It takes both. It takes both.
If you want this list just because you feel like you're in a creativity bleh,
then take notes.
I do this stuff about once a month because I will get really, really, really stuck and frustrated on the monotony of life. And so I will do stuff that is completely and totally harmless, that takes away nothing but my brain and my creativity, and it really helps me. I will tell you one more really fun fact, and this is another thing that you need to remember when you're creating your character is have fun. Think of things that are quirky, like you were talking about. Like mine. His name is Hyro. He is a swordsman.
Hyro.
Yeah, Hyro. He has a samurai sword, or a katana, not a samurai sword. He has a katana.
Yeah, that's...
He has a wolf cloak, and the head of the wolf goes on his head. It's actually from a killed werewolf that he killed. But his biggest life goal right now is finding noodles that taste as good as the master that trained him, that would make him noodles when he was a kid. And so every town he goes to, he stops to try to find noodles.
Sounds like Kung Fu Panda.
It's very Kung Fu Panda-y. But the one tiny little bit of flavor that I thought of, and I'm like, that's my favorite thing I've ever thought of, is he has a pair of chopsticks that are made of jade and steel. The steel was melted down from something called a returning dagger, where if you throw it, it magically comes back to you. Oh. And so he uses his chopsticks for noodles, and he also uses his chopsticks as weapons, and he throws them and kills people, and they come back to him.
Cute.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I have
a cool little
pictures
feature.
that I'll show you after this because I use ChatGPT to get me some images. But yeah, the idea behind the entire campaign is going to be we're having fun. It may be serious in some spots, but most of it's going to be just fun, having a blast, going out, doing good stuff.
Yeah, eating some food.
So thank you guys for indulging me on that. I needed to practice on someone that would take it as seriously as Scott before I send it to
very seriously.
People that might not take it as seriously, but
almost as seriously as my Uno games.
But as your video games?
Uno games.
Almost
almost as seriously as my Uno games.
I just had like a crisis moment. I'm like, does he even play video games?
No.
Like, is this something I didn't know about Scott?
Nope.
I was right. He does not play them anymore. He did when he was a child. I believe
Yeah,
it was COD.
when I was a teen.
He played COD.
Oh, I
correct.
thought you said I was caught. I'm like,
Yeah, he wasn't allowed to.
not really.
His parents came in, we got you playing them video games again. His parents are also really southern and mean.
Yeah.
According to the character I just made up as his parents. I haven't met Scott's parents. He's met my dad. Have you met my mom?
No.
It's okay.
Someday
Yeah.
I'll meet.
Yeah, just come over. I'll just come to my house, and then we'll just go to my parents. Just hang out.
Yeah, sure.
I go there like once a week.
Let's plan that.
I hang
we'll
out with
make
my-
cookies
Okay. Fair enough. We can make cookies.
or muffins. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in.
Thanks, guys.
Please tell us about your feelings if you are a Harry Potter fan of
Yes.
the trailer. I think that it is very exciting that we're going to get some more detail. If you don't feel that way, or if you feel the same, whatever you feel, please tell us. We want to hear about it. And if you, what was the other thing? There's something else we wanted them to comment about. Can't remember. But thank you very much for coming. We'll see you.
It was my game.
We'll see you next week.
Comment below if you followed along at the game and how many you got right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but we will see you next week. Thank you again, Scott. Thank you for being my guinea pig on those questions. I had way too much fun asking them and doing them.
Thank you for allowing me to stretch my creativity.
Thank you.
Stretch my brain.
Oh, man. Don't say those things. That makes me really
Look
happy.
at our socks.
Look at our socks.
Bye.
Go pet. Ask to pet someone's dog.
Ask to pet someone's dog.
Jumpstart someone's car.
Jumpstart someone's car.
Say hi to a stranger. Bye.
Goodbye.